Okay, right here in this session, I have some drums laid out for me, and I have this record that I'm gonna sample into the MPC. The drums, really fast, I wanna just show you what I have. I actually have a drum break from Heavy MO. This is actually a sample pack from Rob Victim. I'll leave a link down to his sample pack, and it's just some sample breaks, but I cut them up into quarter notes and just rearrange something right here on the sequence. I have it at 73 beats per minute. One thing I like about drum breaks is that I could reorganize. There's just the whole groove. I could kind of recreate it. That's all I have right here. Yeah. That feels awesome. I love how that sounds, the texture, the grimy sound of it inspires me. So I have a record right here, and we're gonna sample this into track number 2. Oh man, now if you see a different setup, I know I'm gonna get some questions on the stand that I'm using for the MPC. This is a very solid stand, and speaking about the stand, I do want to say thank you to today's sponsor, Analog Cases. Here we have the XTS stand from Analog Cases, giving you a versatile and durable solution for your standalone workflow. The XTS stands are versatile for various configurations, and it also comes with 2 stand sizes and optional flex tray accessories. These stands are perfect for your drum machines, pedals, synthesizers, and samplers. The XTS stands are crafted from 100% solid sheet metal and can hold up to 25 pounds. Purchase your XTS stands using the link down in my bio for a 10% discount today. Shout out to them. I'm gonna be using this stand right here. As you will see, I bang on these pads quite hard, and this stand does not move at all. So I'm excited to be using it and on my future videos. So let's get right back into this and continue this beat. Now there's so much right here to work with. I have beautiful. And then his voice comes in. Boom. Go right back to the top. Oh man. I love that. I love that. I'm actually going to go into my program editor. Instead of pitching down, I'm curious to pitch up. Let's go up 2 semitones, and I'm going to go to my sample, and right here I'm going to go to all. Make sure that's an all. I'm going to put a tail length of about 200 milliseconds so there's no gaps in between. And let's see how this sounds right here. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to bang through. All right. So real quick, I love how that sounds. I actually filled up bank A through D. There's some like voices right here. Woo! Okay, right here. Boom. One thing I've said before in some of my videos is I enjoy when there's voices, especially Spanish. I don't know. I like to throw small chunks in between or at the end of every other bar. I think this sounds awesome. Oh. And right back to the top. Okay, I want to just memorize, because I'm going to forget. I'm kind of going between each bank. Something really cool with the MPC, I'm going to go right here where my drum program is at, hit this little pencil icon, and I can color code my pads. So I already know if I want to, where is this, color pads. I'm going to go from dim all the way to bright, and from all pads to single pads. And I already know what pads I want to work with. My main loop, I'm going to color these purple. These are like my main pads right here. And on bank B, I know in pad 7 and 8, I'm going to color those so I know those are also going to be some alternatives that I want to throw into my sequence. Just so right now I have memorized what I'm going to work with. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. All right, so I go into my grid editor, zoom out. Now I can see I have everything laid out right here. That's something that's really cool. At least for me, I like to just record really fast, and that's why coloring my pads, especially when I have banks filled up, I like to memorize what I had going on, because there's times where you'll come up with an idea and you're like, man, this sounds so cool. Let me record it, and then you forget what pads you were pressing, and I like to keep in mind when I color them like this. I also noticed in Bank D, there's actually some really cool. Oh man, now we gotta lay down some bass on top of this. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this bass, this is a secret that actually is not a secret. Anybody can get this instrument plugin from the MPC store. I will leave a link down in the description. I'm gonna just go ahead and show you what I'm using, and this is my go-to bass. I use this so much, and it just cuts through the mix when I'm dealing with samples. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I'm using. Go to my browser. I'm using this Essential Synth bass. I'm not sure if it's free, if it comes with the MPCs, or if you have to purchase it. I'll leave a link anyways down in the description. And any of these basses right here, this is just all bass sounds. There's so many bass sounds right here. Well, this is the one that I'm using right now. And if I open this up, I'm actually going to bring it up. Okay, so in this type of boom bap sound, just simple like that. I'm not a musician. I've said this so many times. I do not know how to get all crazy and fancy with some of these bass notes. I just go with what feels right, and if something just sounds off or it's being forced, I'll pull back from it. That feels right for me. I'm gonna go ahead and record that. Sounds good to me, but I'm gonna loop just this first bar. I'm trying to pay attention to the actual sample. The sample, you'll notice that it has a bass line underneath. Dun, dun. I want to match that. Ooh. Now, again, I'm not a musician, but I could hear something and it just feels like it sounds like that. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so I'm gonna record that. The reason why is because what I had, it just sounded like it was blending off, or it just sounded off to me. I don't know what to call it, but it sounded off to me. So right now, I'm gonna do it just the way in the sample. So this right here is actually 3 tracks. We have drums, sample, and bass. You guys always see me rocking this hat. I actually have drums, sample, and bass. That's like the foundation of the beats that I put together. For me, it's like the 3 main ingredients that I can work with. I can throw a lot of stuff on top of this and keep adding to it, but sample, drum, and bass is the main ingredients. Now, one thing I do want to say is if you are in the sample sharing program, if you're actually a member of this channel, I will be releasing this entire sample chops program for you guys. You guys could follow along. If you guys want to do your own flips, I just want to provide these resources that you guys also that enjoy these flips and want to do your own flip, go ahead and do so. So make sure at the end of this video to download the samples, load them up into your MPC. Now, one thing I'm hearing, I'm not sure if this is going to work, but it's all about experimenting, is in the sample track. If I go to Bank B, these 2 right here, I'm actually going to go into the single pads mode. I might want to try. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but actually, you know what? We're not going to do it like that. We're actually going to go into this mixer, and in the mixer, I'm going to go to my returns, and in return 1, let's add a reverb. And on return 2, let's add a delay. You know what? Let's go ahead and loop this last bar. Okay, I actually like how that sounds. And you know what? I'm actually gonna go to my main entire master track, and in my master track, I have Air Flavor Pro and Air EQ already engaged right here with MPC 60 at the very end. I feel like the MPC 60 in vintage mode, I don't know, it just knocks really good with the low end. Just add MPC 60 vintage mode on your master bus, and you will feel the kicks knocking a lot harder. So it sounds really good. Right here, we have an available slot in slot number 3. Man, I've been messing with this, and I made a video on this flex beat right here. Awesome. It just sounds so cool on the master bus. Another thing, somebody had mentioned this, but when I made this video with Flex Beat, some of you guys were actually mentioning, which is actually really cool. This is why I enjoy this YouTube channel. There's so many people that will insert some awesome tips that I probably would have not thought of, but putting Flex Beat on your drum track and see what type of variations it will come up with. Oh! Oh, that's bad. Oh. Oh. Just leave it right there. Yo. Sample track, I was messing with it in here, adding this flex beat right here. And keep in mind, I already have 3 instances of flex beat player. I don't know how heavy intense it is, but damn. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on these videos. I'm telling you, I have a lot of fun, and thank you for being an audience for me. I hope you enjoy watching these. Probably not the only one that looks like this when something just blends well, when it connects well. This is like one of the happiest feelings that I feel as a human being. And this is because this is an art that I connect with in a personal level. So I don't know if I'm the only one right here, but thank you. I really had a good time filming this video. And another thing is, notice how I'm banging on these pads on this very heavy MPC. The MPC Live 2 is not a light MPC, and this stand is awesome. I'm gonna be using the stand, not only with this stand, but my SP404. I'll be having it right next to me on the XTS stand. Make sure you guys check that stand out down in the link of this video and get a 10% discount using my link. So make sure you guys check it out. Shout out to Analog Cases for sponsoring this video and making this video come to life. So thank you all so much. I'll see you guys on our next one. Peace.